What's up, guys? We are back with some Sage, and some of these games wouldn't start, or they had like a missing executable, or they would just simply crash. So I had skipped a few of these games. The first one up on this list is Hyper Knight, and this is a 3D platformer on the Unity engine. It reminds me of another Sage game, and I can't remember the name of it at the moment. But this game was okay. You run, you jump, you spin dash, you go fast. It's really cool, and it has responsive inputs as well as controller support. Next is JLFJ 2, and this is a 2D platformer with two playable characters. You can run and shoot enemies with a blaster gun, and you can even run and jump in the air to fire your blaster gun at the ground to extend your jump distance. It has a great art style, and you can see that this game gets some inspiration from Earthworm Jim on the SNES. Kid Bubblegum is a 2D platformer that moves super slow. This game moves like it's underwater. Games that move like this were often on the very first Game Boy, so the author was probably going for a retro look and feel, but this was just way too much in my opinion. It was just a chore to play, and I didn't enjoy this. Kia Flow is a platformer game, and it's actually pretty fun. You just run and jump through these hazards and destroy some enemies, all while reaching the goal at the end. So I was playing horribly during this session, as I was thinking how there's so many freaking games at this age, and we're only about halfway through this dang thing. So I was just trying to speed run through these levels, and I was playing sloppy. So I would spend more time on this game. If I could come back to it, that would be nice. But it's definitely good, and I have some interest in it. I think that this is one that you should try out. Next up is Light and Shadow Pocket Islands. And this is a 2D retro style platformer game, and it's another one of those retro extra hard games, where the author just makes the game really difficult to mimic, games that were like made back in the day, where they were just really freaking difficult, like games on the NES and the Master System. So the objective in this game is to grab a rock and just bring it to the end of the stage. And I did it on the first stage, but the second stage immediately shoots up in difficulty. I could not pass it. And on top of this game, being super difficult, it just didn't have controller support. So I didn't spend too much time on this game. It was just very frustrating to play. So that's going to do it for me on this video. Those are some more games from this year's Sage, and I'll be back soon with another session with some games like Lloyd the Monkey. I remember that game too well for all the wrong reasons. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all soon.